Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel, Software Engineer K here. Now today we've got quite a lot of stuff to go through. We're going to be touching on the new drop. We're also going to be covering the VeVe marketplace is now open, just a few implications around that. We're also going to be looking at the current price action of OMI, and I will highlight a video that I posted yesterday with regards to the unlocking of the founder tokens. There are just a few points I want to re-emphasize on that. And I'll also be sharing with you guys just a little bit of fun at the end, just a little bit about myself, since some of you guys have requested that. So without further ado, we'll go straight into it. I do want to say that there are impersonators of myself in the comment section. So, it goes without saying, do your due diligence, double check. If it is me, it'll have that little verified symbol on it. And I have also enabled super chats as well. So you guys can also use super chats now in the chat section if you are watching this live. So there was a video I posted yesterday with regards to the lockup of the Ecomi founder tokens and the tokens being released. So firstly, definitely watch this because I've broken down, exactly what it means, and I have been very, very accurate on these calls in the past. And for those who may have joined quite recently, you've probably been able to see my accuracy in terms of calling out the prices and where I set my levels as well. So we also got a shout out by Ecomi in this video as well. So get yourself #edumacated if you have not seen this. And you can see here that in this video from yesterday, I set pending buy here, and I also set a pending buy below as well. And we did hit that level. So I'll touch on that later on. But in terms of the marketplace, so we know the marketplace for VeVe is now open. And it is, just like I said, what would happen is they had, a few optimizations to put in. And if you are using the marketplace now, is a lot smoother. We are still getting fake bidders, but I believe what's going to happen is once those fake bidders don't pay for their bids, that is when they're going to get blocked. So, a couple of days of annoyance, and then you probably won't have to deal with those repeat accounts anymore. And we do also have the new drop. So these are the Cryptkins. And now initially I, wasn't like that excited by them, but once I saw the Medium article, what they look like and everything, I got a lot more excited, a lot more hyped about it. So the Cryptkins, if we have a look here, they have not that many editions per type, but they have quite a lot of different types. So we've got quite a lot of commons, and they're very, very low priced. 7 gems here for the Chupacabra. We've got Nessie, which is 7 gems as well. 9,000 editions, not that much for a common. 9,000 editions of the Yeti, and then as we go down, this is the uncommon, so 8 gems, still not that much. Very fairly priced, 6,000 editions. And as we go down into the rares, so this is still uncommons. Uncommon, rare. Okay, so rare, only 4,000 editions. That is not that much. That's 1/3 the supply of the ultra rare DeLorean, and this is only a rare. So I believe for people who want the full set, the fact that they've limited the number of full sets, this I think is going to be a pretty good drop. I really want this, the bird. I don't know why. I just think it looks cool, and it's a rare that costs 10 gems. So pretty much anyone can pick these up. And the ultra rare is the Cosmic Cthulhu, only 2,800 editions. So anyone who wants to complete the set will need one of these. And since there's only at most 2,800 full sets that you can have, unless this hidden ultra rare, the Midnight Chupacabra, is super limited. Oh, 2,800 of that as well. Okay, so you can only get 2,800 of the full Cryptkin sets. So I think this is definitely going to be, purely by supply and demand, this will be popular. Now, moving on, so shout outs to Laurie Drury, who shared this gem. And this is an old video, but I never really paid attention to it. So there is one bit in that video, so I've got it here that I did want to share with you guys. So I'm just going to play it for you guys now.
The community are here, and in the chat they're saying, ask about Pokemon. This is your chance to ask about Pokemon. What am I supposed to ask about Pokemon? Everyone here is saying, ask about Pokemon. Is Pokemon coming?
We do have a library of content that is going to fill out basically this whole entire year. We are talking to many other license, including all the animation house, gaming house, especially the last fortnight, the amount of attention we got, and recently we're getting a lot of press. So I can't speculate who's coming on. We do have very strict NDA. I love Pokemon. I started selling Pokemon in 1998 when they first become trading card. Brought it down to New Zealand as the first distributor for Pokemon cards. And I think a lot of speculation is because we also have a quite legendary advisor, and also, one of my close friend, Al Khan, who's been involved with Pokemon for many years of his career. So I think a lot of speculation is around the amount of people that we have working in Pokemon, and I love Pokemon. I think a year and a half ago, I sent my Pokemon card to space, so it came back down. I love it, and we will work hard to get Pokemon on board, and we'll see.
All right.
Okay, so that's pretty cool. I never really properly looked at this video, but the fact that David, he's made it clear that they are under NDAs as usual, and he's just highlighted, just how much attention they've gotten, and obviously they can't reveal the big licenses because the app again is still not fully ready for that amount of usership. But as soon as that amount of usership starts onboarding onto the app and we start getting more people buying the gems, burning OMI tokens, all of that good stuff, that is when we're going to truly see OMI start to flourish. So you know what, I am still very, very bullish. But with regards to the price, so what I wanted to touch on was the price as of today. So I called this pending buy here. I had a pending buy here around about this 0.55 range. And then I had another one, which I said yesterday. I said it could come down to this 0.5 range. So I set a pending buy there, and then I set a pending buy at 0.45 as well. On my little community tab, I did post about this before this wick hit. So I bought here, and then the wick came down to my level. I did set one more at 0.4, and you can see it just about missed it. It didn't touch. It would have been pretty good to get some OMI at 0.4, but the buying pressure is just way too high. Now, if you have a look at the volume, this green candle here is absolutely massive. Like, if we look at how much of a dollar value that is, that's nearly $300 million. That's 1/3 of the total market cap valuation of OMI in 1 hour. We had that. So that tells me either loads of other people decided to have the exact same pending buy orders as myself, or there are some huge whales out there that bought hundreds of millions of dollars worth of OMI just now. I'd like to think it's a mixture of both. But you can see, just how disproportionate this green candle is. Like, look at this, this was, from April. So throughout April, just, down here, and then all of a sudden, just one pending buy order, this candle, we just bought all of this up. So, I stand by what I've said before, is all of the FUD is literally just to get the paper-handed moon boys to sell, so the price comes down and everyone else can buy lower. So I always advise dollar cost averaging, set pending buys like I am. You don't have to copy my levels, but just for those who care, I did say this yesterday. I said that I'm going to have a pending buy at 0.5, 0.45, and I've got one more at 0.4, which if it does somehow get past all of this buy pressure here, it can touch there. So you can see it's literally just below that candle wick. So yeah, that's a pretty. I think we may touch that again. I don't know, but if we do, just be prepared for that scenario. And lastly, what I'll share with you guys. So for those who, I have gotten message about why, just kind of like what my experience is. So I used to be an equity analyst at Bloomberg. So for those of you who know what Bloomberg is, or don't know what Bloomberg is, it's a financial data company. I used to work within equities there, which is why I'm experienced with valuation. This is the London office, pretty cool office, but again, I became a software engineer because I don't like working in offices. I prefer working from home. I used to be a high school science teacher, so I taught guys aged between 12 and 18. Funny story is my students that were 17 to 18 years old, I actually introduced them to Ethereum and Bitcoin back when Ethereum was like $200, and they bought a bunch, hoping they didn't sell. So that's me giving back. And I also used to be a scientific researcher. So here's like my selfie photo. I used to research stem cells back in a lab in London as well. So I do have an experience. I do have quite a hefty background in terms of doing my own research, literally. And yeah, I've got yeah, I used to break dance as well a lot, and I am a very big collector of things, which is why I was drawn to Ecomi. So I collect Gundams. I got like a massive collection of Gundams. This is just a small photo I took, and this is all on my like GitHub, which I added as part of like kind of about myself from like years ago. So yeah, that's pretty much everything I wanted to go through, guys. But like always, please do like and subscribe to support the content. I'll keep you guys updated with anything else I find out, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.